What is up, guys? Here it is, your boy Kagi, back at it again with a new video. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe to this channel with all notifications on. Your #1 blockchain gaming channel in the world. Today I bring you a brand new game. This game is called Big Time. Big Time is a multiplayer action RPG that makes collectible NFTs accessible to everybody. This game doesn't look to be play to earn. It's more one of those games that you know appeal to regular gamers, and then on top of that, the skins within the game can be traded in the marketplace, and that's basically it. It does look interesting. I don't necessarily agree with this type of games. I think everything should be tokenized, but I think there is a big wall to actually jump over right now, because most of the gamers don't understand a real game economy, right? They can't grasp their head around it. They just call it pay to win, and that's it. They don't understand that once you put in time into a game, owning everything is a good thing, because you can actually trade everything that you work for, right? Yes, it does mean that some players can come in with little to no time and just basically buy everything out and, you know, be more powerful than other players, but that also creates a play to earn economy, and that's why people can earn, because everything they put into the game, right? Those grinders, the people that grind 10 hours a day like me, when I play a game, I'm 10 hours a day, 100% into the game, and I just go full on into the game. So if I put 10 hours a day into a game and I stream every single day like I have done, you know, in the past for 3 years, you know, 10 hours every single day, I mean, I want everything that I do in a game to mean something. Now, there's a market for people like that, but most of the people don't understand this concept yet. So I think this type of games is actually good for the industry. So I think we're gonna see more games actually attempt to do this. So basically a regular game, and the only thing you can actually trade in the game would be the NFT skins, and that's it. Something that doesn't give you any power in the game. So I kind of, you know, it's not my thing, but I do see where these games are coming from, right? They're trying to appeal to the regular gamer that doesn't understand this. Although most of the gamers do understand this, they're just not conscious about this. Like, they understand ownership, but they're not conscious about it, and they don't see any way out. So I think these games are a good transition into a full tokenized NFT game in the future, right? So we got to start somewhere, right? Not every game can be Axie Infinity. All right, so let's read up a little bit here. Big Time is a multiplayer action RPG where you can team up with friends to adventure across time and space, explore ancient mysteries and futuristic civilizations as you battle your way through history. Collect rare and legendary NFT items to decorate your avatar and personal time machine where you can hang out with your friends. So as you can see, nothing that gives you power, just straight up cosmetics. Now, something very, very important here. Big Time Studios has recruited an all-star team of game industry veterans from the likes of Epic Games, Blizzard, EA, and Riot. Individually, we have contributed to some of the best loved franchises in gaming history, including Fortnite, God of War, Call of Duty, and Overwatch, just to name a few. Now, very, very important. This is interesting. This is good. This increases the chances of the game actually being good and being successful, but actually most of the games fail. Even AAA games these days are failing hard, even with a lot of money backing them up. It's very hard to penetrate the industry and, you know, actually have a successful game, because people are so invested in other games these days that they don't want to let go, like Call of Duty, like Fortnite, right? Like Overwatch. Those are games that, you know, people are not letting go. So only once in a while a game penetrates the industry and it stays, right? But we have seen Amazon, you know, fail multiple times. We have seen many games actually fail multiple times. Now we got Valorant that came in and it didn't fail, right? It actually succeeded, but, you know, not every game can do that. Not every game can do that. So this is good. This is a good start. I wouldn't, you know, put it set in stone like, okay, this is it, it's gonna make it, right? Now, the people creating this game are people that already understand blockchain. We got right here the CEO, the most important one right here, I think is Milik, because he already created Decentraland. He understands blockchain to the full extent. He understands what a fully tokenized economy is. So I think he's trying to do something different here and kind of appeal to most of the gamers, right? Like I said before, he's trying to appeal to most of the gamers. And then, of course, right here, we got people from, you know, games that have already made it, pioneered MMO and social games at EA and Zynga. This one's CTO, Fortnite, Gears of War, and Medal of Honor. Art director, God of War, Ratchet, Clank, World of Warcraft. Fortnite, Gears of War. So the team is pretty good. It's a pretty good team, but like I said, I wouldn't put it in stone like that's it made it, right? We have to see the game. We have to see the game actually succeed. And if it's free to play, I don't think there's any reason to not actually try the game out. So hopefully the game actually succeeds. So let's see how that works out. Now, this game is very important to understand. It has no intentions of doing a full play to earn economy. This is just basically, you could buy skins and then you could trade the skins, but it's not a play to earn game. It's not going to be a play to earn game. Not everything is going to be tokenized, just skins. Just understand that that this game is not that game for play to earn. So let's actually look at a little bit more into the gameplay in this article that is full of ads, which is insane. It's barely readable, but yeah, a little bit more of the gameplay right here. It's a multiplayer action RPG where you can team up with a team of 6 and go into dungeons where you could kill monsters, some of which are going to be dropping valuable loot. That valuable loot, of course, is probably going to be weapons within the game that you can't actually trade it. So it's valuable to only a certain extent, right? It's not a real world value. It's only an in-game value, unless it's NFTs, which I'm sure there's going to be some, some skins and stuff like that are going to be dropped. I think that's the best way to go about it. Not even sell the NFTs, just kind of put it into drops, right? Where you can find skins and stuff like that and then sell it in the market, actually giving it a value because somebody put in time and got lucky and, I got that skin. I think that's the best way to go about, actually putting valuable loot in this type of games, right? Melik, the CEO, said the company won't focus on pay-to-win NFTs where players can use them to gain victory. Rather, it will sell only cosmetic items, not gear that gives you gameplay bonuses. Yeah, I think this is a narrative that a lot of games we're going to see a lot of games come with this narrative. Oh yeah, our game is not pay-to-win, this and that, but that also means that it's not a play-to-earn game. So, because not everything's going to be tokenized, there might be some part of the economy that is, kind of play-to-earn, the NFTs, cosmetics that you can sell and trade or whatever, but it's not going to be a play-to-earn game. I think people are realizing that they actually want to play to earn, but like I said before, this is a good transition because most gamers don't understand this technology, so we need this type of games to transition into a fully tokenized economy, right? So we got, like I said, not every game can be Axie Infinity. It's not that simple. But so we'll see how this kind of games play out. We got Ember Sword as well that is doing something similar to this game. Although they are sharing revenue through lands, although the lands actually don't give you any powers in the game, they are sharing revenue through the land. So every marketplace fees, it's split between the developer and the land owners, and that's basically it. And then you can sell and trade cosmetics, and that's it. There's no pay to win in that game, so I don't see any distribution of revenue here, which would be interesting to see. I don't think they want to do this in this game. Hopefully, they think about that and kind of do something so that players that invest their time into the game can actually earn not only from selling and trading, but also from the marketplace fees. Because if you're a gamer and you put in time into these games, you're making these games. We, the gamers, are the ones that make this game successful. So I think to incentivize the community in that way, I think it's important, and we have seen it being very successful. And I don't think there's any reason why not do that, right? So that way you can appeal to regular gamers, but also investors that are gamers as well, like me, right? So I don't see myself necessarily putting a lot of money into games like this if I can't actually earn from marketplace fees and stuff like that. Now, something very important about pay to win is that the pay to win that they're talking about is a traditional pay to win here. The pay to win traditionally goes like this. A player goes and buys stuff from the developer, like in GTA. In GTA, you could buy anything you want. You could buy coins, and then you could buy your Lambo, you can buy your house, and then within the multiplayer online in GTA, you're better than other people because you have more money, because you literally paid the developer to win. But the interesting thing here is that players can't trade that. Players can't trade that for real money in GTA. So that's where the difference is with the blockchain. In blockchain, when a player actually buys something from the developer, then they can trade it with other players. So everybody gets to win. Now, in a player-owned economy in the blockchain, it's very different from the traditional games, right? The developer usually starts with something to fund their game or whatever. They sell some land or something, or some type of incentive for somebody to hold some type of asset that actually earns from the marketplace fees and stuff like that. Like in Axie Infinity, if you hold the XS token, you actually have a revenue stream from the marketplace fees is split between the developer and the people that hold the AXS token. So that's that, right? And then also the actual items that you have in game, then you can sell it to other players. So everybody gets to win, not only the developer, the player that bought, and then the player that comes in as well gets to win, because that player, as soon as they own something in the game, they can actually trade it forward and, you know, actually breed and do stuff like that with that tokenized, with those tokenized items. And even in games like Lost Relics, where actually the developer never sells anything, but he drops everything. Everything is in drops in the dungeons. If you go to dungeons, you could find weapons, you could find like things that make you better in the game, but then you can actually trade it. So the developer wins through marketplace fees, and then the player also wins because the player that puts time into the dungeons, then they can sell it to other players. So everybody gets to win, not only the person that buys to, you know, the person that buys to pay to win. I win as well because I put time into the game, right? So everybody gets to win. Everybody gets to win. I think this concept of pay to win is a one-way street in the traditional games. That's the problem. I think that's where the problem actually lies. Here, like I said, Melik said he doesn't think the company will turn itself into a user-run DAO this time, at least not initially, as it creates a lot of extra governance work. So yeah, I don't think their idea here is to actually be a fully blockchain company or game. I don't think they're just going to use a little bit of the blockchain technology and kind of put it to work. So let's actually take a look at what the game offers from what we can see right now. Timelines. Big Time's timelines system allows players to level up their character in multiple class paths and switch to desired class on the fly. Time Warrior, Chronomancer, and yeah, we got two more that, you know, we don't have the actual characters there. Some of the weapons here: Battle Axe, Dual Blades, Two-Handed Great Sword, nice, Sword and Shield, Quantum Staff, and Warhammer. Upgrade your own personal time machine that you can decorate with legendary artifacts from across all of space-time. Invite your friends to hang out and join for adventures. The gameplay is a combination of fast action gameplay from God of War mixed up with co-op like in World of Warcraft and Diablo, with a lot of procedural loot systems. The world itself is split into 3 areas. You got your World of Warcraft style, big space where you meet up with other players and show up all your cool loot. Then you got this procedurally generated dungeons that you go into with a party of 6. And then there's Epic City, which is where you meet up in a big space. This gives us a varied set of gameplay. Yeah, that's pretty much what we know about the game. Hopefully it's a game that, you know, it's fun to play at least. There's a bunch of articles here. You know, they raised $21 million already. The developer is the Decentraland developer, and yeah, it's just gonna be a fun game to play. Hopefully we see something cool. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.